Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. This is a midday live for those of us who are taking a quick lunch break, like myself. I wanted to pop on in here and say hello to both groups, Mindful Teas, VIP group, and the Affirm and Pursue community. So, ladies, if you're there, hopefully you can come on in. If not, you can definitely catch this replay. My name is Yvonne Brown. I am your Affirm and Pursue coach, and I empower women to be the best versions of themselves in the areas of self-love, money matters, and purpose. And for today, I wanted to come in here and just share with you some tips I use to stay motivated. I have a lot going on, as I'm sure everyone else has a lot going on. And sometimes it is hard to stay motivated, especially if you are working a 9 to 5 and trying to juggle a side passion. You go through ups and downs, and at times it can become overwhelming. And at times you may feel like you're running out of steam. And so I thought that I would just come in here, and for those of you who are feeling the same way that I am right now, and like I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but wow, sometimes I'm feeling like I'm running out of fuel. But these are some tips that I would love to share with you that keep me motivated, and hopefully they will perk you up, and you can apply them to keep you motivated in the things that you're moving towards. All right, so tip number one. For me, I try to keep things to the best of my ability, easy breezy, not to overcomplicate. Make sure that I always have some type of process, some type of tool that can either automate what I'm doing or definitely streamline what I'm doing. So yes, keeping things easy, breezy, trying not to overcomplicate what I'm working on, finding a better way to do the task. So that's the first tip that keeps me motivated, keeping it easy, breezy. The second thing is I keep good company. So I try to surround myself with people who are positive and motivated. So when I have my lulls, they're there to say, hey, Yvonne, what's going on? I try to also engulf myself in music that's uplifting, that's positive, like a woman empowerment mantra or message, like a go-getter theme. Those of you know in the group, I post a lot of Eric Thomas. I love his stuff. Sarah Jakes Roberts, she speaks on a lot of things that have to do with moving forward and pushing forward and crushing everything that is for you and making sure that you're going after your dreams. So I try to listen to those things and take in those things to allow me to continuously stay motivated. And the other night we had a guest on, Debbie Brown Harris, and she talked about eating rich and not broke. And so for me, it is very important that I'm doing just that. And if you weren't able to catch the live of that presentation, please go back and definitely look at the video because it's still in the groups. So yeah, just making sure that my attitude is in check. When I'm feeling like I'm down, like, okay, right away, I know I need to just find some motivation somewhere, whether it's in worship music. I love Kirk Franklin. I love Israel Houghton and New Breed. I love a lot of gospel artists, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, things that are empowering, that are uplifting. Those are the things that I try to fuel my spirit with, in addition to being around people that keep me constantly motivated and offer me that extra push that I need. The next thing is I keep learning. So whether it is by reading a blog, training courses, following a particular guru, people that are doing things that I dream to be one day, I am looking at the path that they have set, the trajectory that they have set, and what has worked for them. And I'm learning, I'm focusing on them. I'm not the type person that looks at one thing one time and it absorbs very quickly. I have to take my time and really study and really read and reread to try to absorb that information. Also, I read a lot of Lisa Nichols. I love her stuff. Abundance Now is one of the books that I put in the group for you ladies to check out. She is an awesome motivational speaker, and she talks about things such as mindset and how that can get in your way and pushing through. So staying motivated by reading things that keep me motivated is another tip that I would offer. So what else? Oh, see the good and the bad. Right. So try not to be hard on myself. Nothing is perfect. I know that, for me, I try to be perfect all the time, and I have to stop it. I really do have to stop it and have to check myself, and just realizing that I need to just push forward the best way that I have been doing, and understanding that I can always go back and make something better again. So seeing the good, even in the things that I view as bad, people may not see it as bad, but I know me, I know I like things to be perfect. So realizing that I need to be more solution oriented and not problem focused. So that's what keeps me motivated. Like, Yvonne, you need to just look at the value that you're bringing and stop worrying about the little minute things that is not important right now. We can worry about that later. So I have to keep telling myself that. It is the hardest part to do. So yeah, focusing on seeing the good in the bad. Stop thinking. So when I say stop thinking, like stop overthinking. So that goes to the other point before. Like, I know this is my passion. I know this is, I'm here to serve you ladies and make sure that you are well-rounded, right? Make sure that you are loving on yourself, helping you see the importance of having your money matters and walking in your purpose. And I know I need to execute on a lot of things, but I'm not going to lie, it gets overwhelming sometimes. But when you're walking in your passion, it's amazing, but it can be sometimes daunting, right? And so for me, I'm learning that not to try to overthink and just lay out what I have for now and realize that it's not going to be perfect going out the door, and stop overthinking. And overthinking will get me stuck. Okay. And so what keeps me motivated is just to say to myself, you know what, Yvonne, begin here, begin now, and move forward. Someone has what you need. And if you keep waiting, you're going to have that person miss out on the blessing that you have for them. Knowing myself is another tip that motivates me. I know what I need. Okay. And the thing that I need is self-care is important. Okay. I know I can't go at 1,000 miles an hour every day, because then I won't be able to have the energy that I need to pour into you guys. So knowing what I need keeps me motivated because I have an awareness now, right? It also keeps me elevated, right? Knowing that because I know what I need, I can show up as my best self to you guys. And then also, because I know myself, I can track my progress. I can track those things that I need to work on for now versus later. Okay. So that's something that I definitely need to do to keep myself motivated, because it's almost like my own scorecard. You used to get the report cards when you were younger. It's like my own report card, and that keeps me motivated because guess what? I'm trying to be a better me. I talked about tracking my progress. That just all entails looking at my goals. You ladies know I'm big about goal setting. I am so big about goal settings and making them smart. If you don't have goals, what are you pushing towards? So tracking my progress. And when I see that I've paid off a debt that has been lingering for years, that keeps me motivated because I know that I'm almost at the finish line. So that's another tip that I use: tracking my goals, making sure that I'm spending time, right, intentionally in tracking my goals, right? Making sure that the time that I'm putting in to meet my goals makes sense, and doing those things strategically and those tactics strategically to meet my goals. So that's what keeps me motivated. What also keeps me motivated is my accountability partners. They keep me motivated. They keep me on track. And, they're like my cheering squad, letting me know that I can do this, that I'm not alone in this. And if I have questions, I can always reach out to them. I have a few ladies that I consider like my upper room, and they're always praying for me and they're always supporting me. They're in this group. I have friends that when I call on them for advice, they're there and they're always checking on me to say, how's this doing? So that keeps me motivated because it lets me know that someone out there genuinely hears me and they care about what I'm doing because it's helping other women. So that's another thing that keeps me motivated. And the last thing is the fact that I'm able to celebrate my wins. I'm big on celebrating wins, no matter how small they are, no matter how long it's taking you, because when you celebrate a win, it builds momentum. It propels you into the next big thing or the next smallest thing that I will do. And so I just wanted to share these tips today with you ladies of the things that keep me motivated when I'm feeling like, oh my goodness, this is so much. It's amazing, but it's so much at times. And I hope that you can take 1 or 2 or 3 of these tips and apply to the things that are going on with you in order to help you stay motivated. Okay. I want to say that this Thursday, we have another live event coming up. I'm hoping that you can set aside time at 8 p.m. to join us. I will be putting details out in the groups very soon about who will have joining us this week. And we always have a fun time in those live events. So please make an effort to be there. And that is all for today that I wanted to share with you. Tips I use to stay motivated. All right, ladies. So until next time, continue to be great. Have a good day. Bye-bye.